I only took a DNA test because it was on sale and I never expected it to blow up my entire family. I'm in my mid-20s, and like a lot of people, I ordered one of those at-home ancestry kits out of pure curiosity. I wanted to see where my family came from, maybe learn something cool to talk about at parties. I didn't tell anyone I was doing it because I honestly didn't think it mattered. A few weeks later, the results came in. The ancestry part was interesting but pretty normal. What wasn't normal was the close family matches section. Right at the top was a name I didn't recognize, labeled as a half-sibling. At first, I assumed it was a mistake. These tests mess up sometimes, right? I checked the percentage again. Way too high to be a cousin. The age range was close to mine. Same state. Same last name initial. My heart started racing. I sat with it for a day before telling myself I was overreacting. Maybe there was some weird technical explanation. Still, curiosity won. I clicked the profile. There was a short bio that said they were also surprised by the result and had joined to learn more about their family history. I didn't message them right away. Instead, I called my mom. I asked her, very casually, if there was anything about our family I should know. She laughed and said no. I asked again, a little more seriously. She got defensive and asked why I was being weird. That's when I told her about the DNA test. There was a long silence on the other end of the phone. Then she said, those things aren't always accurate. I asked her directly if my dad could have another child. She said no, immediately. Too quickly. I didn't push further, but my gut knew something was off. A few days later, the match messaged me. They said they weren't trying to cause drama, but they'd grown up knowing one of their parents wasn't being honest, and the test confirmed it. They asked if I'd be open to talking, even just to compare timelines. Against my better judgment, I agreed. What they told me lined up almost perfectly with a period when my dad used to travel for work a lot. Same city, same years, same job industry. The more we talked, the worse I felt. I confronted my dad. He didn't deny it. He said it was a mistake from before he and my mom were married, that he didn't know for sure until years later, that he chose not to tell anyone because it would destroy the family. He said bringing it up now would only cause pain and that I shouldn't open doors that were closed for a reason. I asked my mom if she knew. She did. She said they agreed to bury it and move on. I felt betrayed in a way I can't fully explain. Not just because of the secret, but because they took away my choice to know my own family. They decided what truth I could handle. Now there's a real person out there who shares my DNA, who grew up without answers, and who reached out in good faith. And my parents want me to pretend they don't exist. Some people I've talked to say I should respect my parents' wishes, that families are complicated and old mistakes don't need to be reopened, that I'd only be causing unnecessary pain. Others say this isn't just my parents' story, it's mine too. That ignoring my half-sibling would make me complicit in the same lie. I haven't responded to the message yet, so I'm asking honestly. If you discovered a secret sibling your parents chose to hide for decades, would you protect the family peace, or would you reach out and face whatever comes next? What would you do?